Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to another episode of my vlog. Well, actually, it's not going to be a vlog today. It's going to be mostly a review because I actually finally got a drone, or should I say my second drone that I've ever owned in my life. I think this one's going to be a great upgrade to my videos that I put out here on YouTube. It's going to add a little more to the videos that I put out. And with that, I would like to introduce you to the DJI Mini 3. I finally pulled the trigger on this. You won't believe how much I got this for. Unfortunately, it's not the Pro version because as I've researched the Pro version, I guess they discontinued it. The DJI Mini 3 was discontinued, Mini 3 Pro. And the only thing that they sell right now is just the DJI Mini 3. But I was looking on Amazon Prime when they had their Prime deals during that week, and I was able to get this sucker for $268, including tax and everything, which I consider that to be a steal, in my opinion. I was thinking about getting the DJI 4, the Pro version, but honestly, it was a little too expensive for my price range, for my budget, for what I wanted to do with it. So I decided against it, and I just went and settled for the Mini 3, which in my time of using it so far, I am not disappointed, and I'm actually kind of glad. There are a few cons to getting the non-Pro version. Other than that, I've been pretty pleased with the flight time that I get out of it. I've been pretty pleased with the image quality, and I'm going to show you some of that image quality as I go flying around here at the park. It's a windy day, so it's really gonna get put through the test today to see how good of a video stabilizing it does when it's up in the air with this amount of wind. So without further ado, I think next thing I'm gonna do is bust this out and show you a little bit of it. This is what the box looks like at the moment, and we're gonna go ahead and open it. So first thing you start seeing right out the box is the actual drone itself. The drone is actually 246 grams, as stated down here. I'm not going to give you full specifications because there's been plenty of videos made that probably do a better job at explaining all the specifications and detail and stuff like that. So I'm just going to give you the high pointers. This can pretty much shoot in 4K, 30 frames per second, and 24 frames per second. This is also a 3-axis gyroscope, so it's really good when it comes to stabilizing your film. This is what it looks like. Comes with the little cover to protect the gimbal and the lens, and pretty much it. That's it, battery wise, and your power button right there. Moving on, below that you get your controller, and I got the one with the actual screen on there. Right off the bat, you'll notice that your little thumbsticks are missing, but they're actually on the back, so that's not too bad. And I'm really glad I opted for this screen one. That way I didn't have to use a phone or anything. I can just directly view it on the controller itself as I am flying. Again, it's one of the many things that I'm very pleased, especially for the price point that I got it for. This is kind of how it fits in my hands. My hands are kind of medium size, so if that gives you a little more perspective on how big that controller is. So as I've been saying, I've actually been pretty pleased with this. So we're about to open it up and give it a good try out around here. And I'm gonna go ahead and take you for a little ride. Or maybe not a ride, but you'll get to see some of the visual aspects of me flying this drone a little bit. And just to let y'all know, I'm a beginner, so don't expect crazy flights or anything like that. We're just gonna try to get some good shots as best I can. And this is more of a beginner's review to this drone. So how easy has it been for me to fly this drone? Honestly, it's been pretty easy. I picked it up pretty quick. Like I said, this is my second drone that I've ever owned. And in my opinion, I've actually picked it up pretty quick. This is what the drone looks like, fully opened. And it's pretty light. I was very surprised at how compact it is, how small it is. But then you open it up and it's actually a pretty good size right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start this up, and we're gonna take it up for a ride or a spin. Or a flight, I guess I should say. I'll catch you here in a second. All right, guys, so like I said, power button is right here. So to turn this on, all you do is tap it once and then tap it again, and it'll turn on. Boom, just like that. go ahead and place it down on the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all up, and we're gonna take it up and see what we can get, and we'll kind of see what kind of shots we can do. So pretty much to start this, what you'll do is just take these 2 thumbsticks and bring them down and inward to each other, and now we'll get to the start.
Take off.
And we're off. And you do want to make sure that the home point is always updated, making sure that's close by, because it will update. So once you take off, I'm taking off into the sky slowly, and you can adjust your gimbal right now as you're taking off. And this is what I'm getting so far. And right now I'm shooting currently in 4K 30 frames per second. This is a shot of the playground. Mind you, I am just a beginner drone pilot, so I'm not really too experienced with taking drone shots. So don't kill me over this, as some people might. Just want to let y'all know that I'm not a beginner, or I am a beginner at this, and I'm just pretty much enjoying just flying a drone and just showing you guys what a new toy I got when it comes to this. And again, I'm saying, guys, this is just me playing around right now with the drone, just trying to take some shots of just pretty much just practicing right now. As y'all can probably tell on the screen, the drone is probably about 90 meters away right now for me, but the signal strength is still pretty darn high. I'm pretty confident right now. As long as I'm able to keep an eye on the drone itself, I'm pretty confident with flying around in this type of wind right now. As you can tell by the flags, it is a pretty windy day. And it's just one thing you got to keep in mind when you're flying this drone. Just because it's so small, it can get pushed around. But at the moment, it's pretty much handling this like a champ. As you can tell right now, the wind is actually blowing, and the drone right now is moving a little bit. But on the camera, you can't even tell that it's moving around. And it's hovering in place, not touching any of the controllers and stuff like that. That's another thing that's super awesome, that it can just hover and stay in place. So I think the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get a shot of the lake and do a flyby pass over and just see how that looks. For this shot, I'm gonna switch it over to the cinema. I don't know if you can tell, cinema the C, which is cinematic shooting. It's supposed to make it look a little more cinematic. As you can see, I'm able to film myself. And honestly, this thing just blows my mind how steady, how just amazing, how stable it is when it comes to flying. The amount of improvements in drone technology is just amazing. I literally have no words, especially how good the camera technology on there has gotten, especially when it comes to a name brand like DJI. They always do excellent work when it comes to these drones. I'm not speaking from I'm speaking from what I've seen right now, what I've experienced with my drone so far. The only bad thing about this drone is that it does not have active tracking, which is something that I misread, and I thought it was going to have it, but it clearly didn't. And I'm kind of sad about that, because that's one of the reasons why I got this drone, for the active tracking. It's just that I myself was not paying enough attention to the description of what all it can do. But other than that, I'm not too disappointed with the drone I got, especially at the price point. So I have no complaints over this. And just like that, guys, we landed. Pretty simple. Another thing that I do want to talk about this drone is that it has the ability to actually shoot vertical. So for the people out there that are making like shorts, stuff like that, you know, the ability to be able to make, you know, vertical videos for your shorts and stuff like that, I think that's awesome. As I'm about to show you here, I'm gonna take off again. Move the drone out a little bit. And I'm gonna go over here to where the flag is at, and we're gonna make a little bit of a little short, like how I was telling you that you could do, and see how that looks. So let's give this a shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and position my drone to where I want it, and then one of the things is what you do. There's buttons in the back of here, so you can actually press this button right here, which will make your camera go vertical. So I thought. Oh, so this is what's happening, is because I'm recording mode, I have to turn off the record mode, and then I'm gonna be able to do a vertical shot like that. So then now I can record and go ahead and do my shot. So I'm gonna try to, these grid lines, you can actually leave them on there, take them off. You can add the center point of interest. They're just kind of more of a helpful tool how to help you get a shot that you're looking for. Let me try this again. I'm going to try to line this back up. There was a tree over there that I was scared that I was going to hit, so I decided to stop recording. Or not recording, but decided to stop doing that shoot. So let's try this again. We're going to shoot. I'm going to move this as slow as I can to try to get a shot of the flags, as I'm trying to keep an eye on the drone. So this is why it's a little difficult, because I don't want to run into a tree over there. But yeah, this is how you shoot some vertical film. And I think this is something I'm going to be using when it comes to making shorts. So yeah, tell me what y'all think. What do y'all think about the video quality? What do y'all think about the drone so far? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about it? Do y'all think was it worth the $268, or did I just get scammed out of a crappy drone? Like I said, I think I honestly think I won the lottery with this one. So tell me what you think. And if you like this drone or if you've used it, let me know. What have y'all used this drone for, and what kind of ideas have y'all done? I'm interested to hear what some of the people have used this drone for. But overall, this drone is so much fun just to fly around. If you have any tips and tricks for someone like me that is just beginning to get into drone flying and having a better quality drone than what I'm used to having. So definitely want to hear some of y'all's opinions on this and see what y'all think and see what I should film and how I can get better at this. So if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below. Let me know. Is there a video out there that y'all recommend watching for beginner pilots like myself? Let me know. I'm interested in learning, always open-minded to all the styles of recording and filming content. So I guess as you can see, guys, I'm actually pretty pleased, and I can't wait to show you more videos of drone footage that I've gotten as time goes on and incorporate them into my YouTube videos as well. I think it's a way to take your videos to the next level a little bit, and to give your audience a more immersive feel into your content. So I'm pretty excited about this. I just wanted to make this little short video about it. It wasn't a review or anything like that, but just something that I'm pretty happy, pretty pleased about. And like I said, for the price point that I got it for, man, you can't get any better than that for something like this. So I can't wait to show you more videos, more footage, places I do, show you aerial views of things that go on here in town or when I go on vacation, or just when things like that happen, especially where I'm allowed to fly drones, because you got to keep in mind that there's places you can't fly drones and stuff like that. But overall, I'm pretty excited, pretty pleased. And again, like I said, I'm sorry this wasn't a review or anything like that. It was just more of an exciting video for me to make about my new toy, I guess. But hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Some of the stuff that I'm doing on my channel, drop a comment, subscribe. Let me know any ideas that you want to see, or if you have any ideas that you want to share with me. I'm pretty open-minded about what the channel's for. As of, I don't know, people that have been watching here lately, I don't have a niche or anything like that right now. I don't know specifically what I want to do with the channel, but I do want to know, or one thing I do know that I want to do is grow it and bring exciting content to my viewers and grow my subscription base. Again, I make these videos just for the fun of it, just because I love making videos talking about technology. I like having conversations with people and seeing where that goes. So thank you for tuning in, and to the people that have supported me this far. I started out with 27 subscribers and now we're up to 71. It may not seem like a lot, but we're growing. I'm growing this channel, and it's going in the right direction. So thank you to all those people that are tuning in and subscribing, and for all these other people that are watching videos and not subscribing. What are y'all doing? Come on. I'm going to be bringing more content like this, more exciting content. So stay tuned, and thank you for the support, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.